Full games with the next deck of the Final Fantasy X custom starter set from 2022. 50 cards. Let's check it out. Yeah, I remember that black and white starter set they came out with some years back. I think they said that one was real powerful. I wonder if this one is powerful. Breaking stuff. No good. Now I'm going to have to be taping stuff. Alright. But yeah. Right. Alright, Jecht. For some reason, I don't even remember this character. But from Def 10, might be Final Fantasy X too, I don't know. Jecht, 5-drop, red, forward, guardian, EX burst. When Jecht enters the field, choose 1 forward opponent controls, deal it 4 damage, and 1 more damage for each category 10 character you control. Put Jecht into the break zone, search for 1 light or dark character, and add it to your hand. 9k. 3 of those. Braska. You may use Braska's special ability by discarding a summon instead of discarding a card named Braska as part of the cost. Summon. Special. Choose 1 forward. Deal it 7k. Grand Summon. Have that special ability. Yeah. Spend the 2 fire, 1 wind, 1 water. Choose 2 forwards opponent controls. Break them. Braska deals your opponent 1 point of damage. 5k. Yeah, Braska's pretty complicated for a multicolored deck. 3 of those. Bahamut. 3-drop. Big summon. But it's a forward this time from 10. If you have 3 or more fire summons in your break zone, Bahamut gains +2 power. And if you have 7 or more, Bahamut also gains when Bahamut attacks, deal 5 damage to all forwards opponent controls. Impulse, special ability, spin the fire, deal 4,000 to all forwards opponent controls. Mega Flare, special, tap, choose 1 forward, deal it 9k. 7 power. Alright, Ninja, 2-drop, backup standard unit. Final Fantasy Tactics 2. Tap, put Ninja into the break zone. Choose 1 forward. It can't block this turn. 2 of those. Black Mage, 2-drop. Final Fantasy Tactics, break, backup, standard unit, 2 fire and tap. Put Black Mage into the break zone. Choose 1 fire summon in your break zone. Add it to your hand. 3 of those. Warrior, 2-drop, 2 red. No, I think you only need 1 red, but the other one can be another thing, I believe. Pretty sure that's how it is. Backup, standard unit, tap, put Warrior into the break zone, choose 1 forward, it gains +1 power to the end of the turn. Spend a red and 1, tap, put Warrior into the break zone, choose 1 forward, deal it 5k. Black Mage, a different one. Standard unit from 4, spin a fire, tap, put Black Mage into the break zone, choose 1 forward, deal it 5k. Bahamut, a different one. From 10, summon. Before paying the cost to cast Bahamut, you may remove 10 fire characters or category 10 characters in your break zone from the game to reduce the cost required to cast Bahamut by 5. Choose 1 forward, deal it 10k damage. If it's put from the field into the break zone this turn, remove it from the game instead. 3 of those. Ifrit, 1-drop, EX burst, summon. Choose 1 forward, deal it 5k. If your opponent has received 5 points or damage or more, deal it 8k instead. 3 of those. Pain, 3-drop. Was this in the other deck? I think so. Forward, gold wings from 10, X burst. When Pain enters the field, you may search for 1 card named Yuna or card named Riku and add it to your hand. 3,000. 3 of those. Riku, yeah, this was definitely in the other deck, I believe. Riku, 2-drop, gold wings from 10, EX burst. When Riku enters the field, activate all the forwards you control. Two of those. And Alexander, 4 drop. Summon, choose 1 character, cost 4 or more, break it. Two of those. Yuna, 3 drop. When Yuna attacks, all characters other than light and dark opponent controls lose all their abilities until the end of the turn. Sphere change, name 1 element and 1 job. Yuna becomes the named element and job until the end of the turn. 7K. Famfrit, the Darkening Cloud. EX, summon EX Burst. Each player selects 1 forward they control and puts it into the break zone. I mean, how's the grammar so bad? I know they're not English, but man, get a localizer. Crazy. All right, 3 drop, 2 of them. Yep. Titus, 4 drop, blue. Def X, Guardian, forward. The category X forwards other than Titus you control gain +1 power. When Titus enters the field, you may return 1 backup you control to its owner's hand. When you do so, choose 1 forward, return it to his owner's hand. Quick hit, special ability, activate Titus. Titus gains +2 power till the end of the turn. 8,000. 2 of those. Jecht, 5 drop, blue. Forward Blitzballer. Yeah, Blitzball, that's the name of that game. Def X. When Jecht enters the field, choose 1 forward. If 1 or more forwards were attacking this turn, return the chosen forwards to its owner's hand. If 3 or more forwards were attacking this turn, break the chosen forward and draw 1 card instead. Jecht block. Choose any number of summons, auto abilities, action abilities, or special abilities. Cancel their effects. 9K. Yeah, so in Final Fantasy, I think you can swing 1 at a time or team swing. Think so. Oron, 4 drop, red. Forward Guardian. The category X forwards you control gain Brave. Tap, choose 1 blocking forward. It gains +1 power till end of turn. 8,000. 3 of those. Lulu, 2 drop, red. Backup Guardian. When Lulu enters the field, choose 1 forward. And you may put 1 backup other than Lulu you control into the break zone. If you do, deal it 7K. Bellius, the Gigas, EX, 2 drop red. EX Burst, choose 1 forward until the end of the turn. It gains +1 power, haste, and first strike. Draw 1 card. Titus. Was that the cover of the other deck? I don't know. All right, but anyway, 3 drop. Looks like that's a black EX. The cost required to cast Titus is reduced by 1 for each category. 10 forwards you control. EX Burst. When Titus enters the field, you may search for 1 card named Jecht, card named Yuna or Waka, and add it to your hand. When Titus attacks, all the forwards you control gain +2 till end of the turn. Sin. 9 drop, black. From 10. Final Aeon. Forward. When Sin is added to your hand from the deck due to a search effect, you may pay 3. When you do so, choose 1 forward, break it. When Sin enters the field, break all forwards other than Sin. If you've received 6 points of damage, break all the forwards opponent controls instead. 10K, 3 of them. Right, that's been the Final Fantasy X custom starter set. Hopefully I can get a game of this played before too long. All right. Smell you later, Wally Gators.